Disneyland Review Analysis: Improving the Guest Experience by Amy Femel. The Walt Disney Company offers world-class customer service that is attributed to the implementation of the 5 keys. Safety is always the priority and should never be sacrificed for another key. Courtesy ensures guest service that goes above and beyond to exceed guest expectations. Inclusion fosters an environment where everyone feels comfortable being their authentic self. Show allows guests to be immersed in whatever story is being told. Efficiency drives a sense of urgency, so guests get the most out of their visit. Though each key is essential and work together to provide an exceptional experience for each guest, I will be focusing on courtesy. The Walt Disney Company takes great interest in the satisfaction of their guests, using different methods to gather feedback. One of these methods includes conducting high-volume field research across the resort, in which specialists conduct surveys as guests exit the park. Guests are asked a variety of questions regarding different aspects of their park experience. However, with such large park attendance numbers, not all guests can be surveyed. Fortunately, social media platforms can be used to gain further insight of the guest experience. I analyzed reviews provided by Disneyland Park guests on TripAdvisor. This data was obtained on Kaggle and it contained over 40,000 reviews and ratings for Disneyland in California, Hong Kong Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. My goal was to determine the strengths and weaknesses of each park by understanding which topics were trending among positive and negative reviews. Trending topics for satisfied guests indicate what Disney is doing well and should continue doing. Those that are trending for dissatisfied guests indicate the areas that have room for improvement. Once I have determined trending topics for negative reviews, I will explore potential solutions to improve the guest experience. Here we can see the reviews by park. The majority of the reviews were written about Disneyland, making up 45.5% of the total reviews. Disneyland Paris and Hong Kong Disneyland made up the other 32 and 22.5% of the reviews, respectively. The rating score given by the reviewer ranged from 1 to 5, with 1 indicating the guest was completely unsatisfied with their visit, and 5 indicating the guest was completely satisfied with their visit. The average rating of all reviews was 4.2. Disneyland received the highest rating with an average of 4.4, followed by Hong Kong Disneyland with an average of 4.2, and Disneyland Paris with an average of 4.0. To capture the sentiment of each review, I classified ratings of 4 and 5 as positive. Here is a look at some of the positive reviews written about each park. I classified ratings of 3 and lower as negative. Here are some examples of negative reviews. Here is a look at the most common words appearing in the positive reviews for each park. And here are the most common words appearing in negative reviews. Once I prepared the data, I performed topic modeling using 2 methods: latent semantic analysis and latent Dirichlet allocation. Latent semantic analysis is used to identify patterns from text documents to find relevant and important information within the document by grouping all words together that have similar meaning. Latent Dirichlet allocation is used to classify and summarize text documents by shortening the data to the most commonly occurring words or phrases. I used each method to find the topics of positive and negative reviews for each park. Here are the 10 most common words in the top 5 topics of positive Disneyland reviews, and the frequency counts of each topic. Disneyland guests seem to be most satisfied with the attractions in the park and the Disneyland FastPass service. They also seem to have great interactions with Disneyland cast members. Now let's look at the topics for negative Disneyland reviews. Disneyland guests are unsatisfied when attractions are closed or when they have long wait times. They are also unsatisfied with some of the available food offerings. Here are the 10 most common words in the top 5 topics of positive Hong Kong Disneyland reviews, and the frequency of each topic. Hong Kong Disneyland guests are most satisfied with the entertainment offerings, such as fireworks, parades, and character meet and greets. Now let's look at the topics for negative Hong Kong Disneyland reviews. Dissatisfaction among Hong Kong Disneyland guests mainly stems from negative interactions with cast members. Many of the reviews also describe the park as being much smaller compared to other Disney parks and having fewer attractions. Here are the 10 most common words in the top 5 topics of positive Disneyland Paris reviews and the frequency of each topic. Disneyland Paris guests are most satisfied with the attractions and entertainment offerings in the park. Now let's look at the topics for negative Disneyland Paris reviews. Similar to Disneyland, it appears Disneyland Paris guests are dissatisfied with attraction closures and long waits. Similar to Hong Kong, they are also dissatisfied with negative interactions with cast members. Now that I have determined the weaknesses of each park, I can look at some strategies to help improve guest satisfaction. To address attraction closures and wait time, which may be unavoidable, it is important to be honest and transparent to alleviate frustrations among guests. Some solutions may include posting accurate wait times and communicating any operational changes in a timely manner. To address negative guest interactions, the importance of courtesy must be stressed. It may be necessary to provide additional tools to cast members, such as refresh training of the 5 keys, and to hold them accountable for negative guest service. To address other unfavorable offerings of the park, such as food or attractions, it may be necessary for the park to undergo refurbishments and updates to keep the park relevant and innovative, or make changes and adjustments where needed. Customer satisfaction plays an important role for all businesses. It is a key indicator used to measure customer loyalty, reduce churn, and increase revenue. However, for the Walt Disney Company, customer satisfaction runs deeper. It lies within the company's core values, derived from Walt's dream to create a place for people to find happiness. It uses a variety of techniques to ensure park guests are satisfied. Analyzing reviews on social media platforms is just one of many ways to gain further insight. Understanding the topics that are trending among dissatisfied guests can help the Walt Disney Company be proactive and make appropriate changes to improve guest satisfaction so that it remains the happiest place on earth.